Raider.
Charger. The long one.
What's good, podcast fam? It's your boy, Jason Craig, and we back with another episode of the Brand Da Popcorn podcast. We back, baby, and
Yes, sir.
I'm also joined by my co-host, the Swole Nerd, aka Adam Sampson. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. It has been a while, my guy. It really has.
Yeah, y'all. I blame that on me. Life has been life. It's been, it's been hard, but we back, and we're gonna try to bring you guys more shows more frequently. So, but before we get going, man, how you doing, dog?
Yo, I'm good. Just been living life, trying to, just get some things done, make better decisions, things such as that. I'm also trying to get that YouTube channel for fitness started. G and I, we shot our first episode last weekend. But basically, I'm just going to shoot them, and then we're going to edit them, and then like put them out probably sometime in September.
Okay, okay. Well,
Yeah.
can't wait to see that. But hey, uh, you know, y'all go check him out. He is part of this podcast fam that we have grown. So go ahead and show him love on that as well. Uh, but other than that, man, what you been up to, man? It's been a while. It's been a long while.
Nothing much. Did go to EDC again. Preparing for my daughter's senior year. I found out senior year is going to be expensive. Because there's trips, clubs. She also needs a class ring. We got homecoming and prom. Before it was just homecoming. Now it's homecoming and prom. So I gotta do that. She's driving. That's another big thing. Outside of that, not too much of a difference. I did do something interesting called the Landmark Forum. That was something that kind of helped open my mind to certain possibilities. It's to me, it feels like I would say it's kind of like a self help thing.
Right, right.
At least that's how I feel about it. But it really does help because you get opened up to things that you previously were closed off to.
Okay, okay,
You know,
okay.
and sometimes you just need someone else to kind of put it in your face. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you may realize it's there, but sometimes until something puts it in your face, you don't act on it.
Right, right, right. Well,
Oh,
I'm glad to hear that you open up your mind. You know, getting yourself right, getting your daughter ready for her senior year.
yeah.
And hey, you officially old dog. You got a young adult now.
Yeah, like, cause man, she's driving a car and everything. It's like, yo, and in September of 2025, technically, she legally doesn't have to do anything I say or tell her.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, good
But
luck with.
but good news is I can throw her out the house too. I got that in the back pocket as a threat.
Well, hopefully you do that, then you'll have to pull that card out. But
Right.
but hey, well, hopefully, with her going into adulthood, hopefully she does not turn out like any of these people we're about to talk about.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
uh, so for people that don't have Amazon Prime or living under a rock, there's been hit superhero property out there called The Boys, based off of the graphic novel or comic, whatever you want to call it. People, if people have read it or they know me, I think the comic is doo doo. I think it's straight up doo doo. Um,
Mhm.
but the show has actually exceeded my expectations. It's been very good, and we are now in season 4. If you guys do not remember what happened in in the last season, well, we tried to get Soldier Boy. The boy tried to get Soldier Boy to kill Homelander, who is the, I guess, quote unquote villain. I don't even know if there's even heroes and villains in this show. To be honest, everybody.
Right?
I'm a keep it a bug with you, man. Everybody, uh, everybody in this show, they are terrible people.
Right.
They
I mean, some of them are, hey, you just kind of made some mistakes. Like, I'll be honest, I don't think Starlight is just 100% terrible. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Out of all of them, I could say she's the least ain't shit. You know what I mean? I'm
right,
not gonna say like, yo, she's just a good person, but I would say she's the least ain't shit, and I haven't really seen anything she's done that's horrible.
right,
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you made fun of a girl. Okay. Like that's literally the highest extent, because even with that little gotcha that one chick had on her in this last season, it's like, I don't see why that was a problem, you
right,
know? Like
right,
one of them type of things like sorry, I believe in women's rights, so I don't see how that was supposed to be some weird gotcha that made her a terrible person.
right. Well,
So
so yeah. Like I said, run down the boys. This is basically the superheroes were real.
or if superheroes had certain political affiliations too, man, because like they really pushing that hard this season.
Like I said, if superheroes were real, how they work in the real world. Uh and yeah, it goes about as much as you expect. It's shit. It is complete and utter shit. So before we talk about, we're going to do spoiler free. We're going to do
Okay.
spoiler free. Just our thoughts on the season so far. Like I say, y'all, it's probably gonna be a short show today, cause we don't like not trying to keep me in by too long. We were actually trying to set up for a whole hour. Um,
Right.
but let's go ahead and play this, and then we will be right back with our thoughts on the season so far.
I look back at my life, and all I see are the messes I made. And I ain't got time to fix it. I can do one thing right with the time I got left. I can't do it alone. I can't do it without you. If you thought things had changed.
This country is corrupt beyond repair. So we gotta save it.
Friend, you better think again.
It's not gonna be easy. We'll have to do some terrible things for the greater good. You'll no longer be beloved celebrities.
But the thought in the fewest of ways.
You will be wrathful gods. Show me a little wrath.
That doesn't sound good, Ashley.
Oh, yeah, no shit, Ashley.
Sorry, Ashley.
The whole world is about to burn.
We need someone like you, Billy, before the soups start rounding us up and dumping us off in camps.
I have found the answer to all our prayers. A virus that kills soups.
This is insane and desperate, even for you.
Well, insanely desperate's where we are, don't you think, love?
Let's go. Chop chop, motherfuckers.
This is a biblical war of good versus evil. I'm declaring hunting season on Star Ladders.
I can't believe this is fucking happening to me again.
Look, we've all done bad shit. What's insane is that our solution to every problem is murder. Violence isn't brave.
Violence is power.
That's a spirit champ. Who wants a creamy, delicious milkshake?
If we're ever gonna win against monsters, we need to start acting human.
You're all fucking welcome.
Well, so let's talk about this. Um, for people that have watched seasons 1 through 3, if you were expecting them to be a little less nasty, a little less more violent, oh baby, you don't yeah, you might as well just not watch season 4. Um, uh, here's the thing about all this. Like I said, we're gonna keep it spoiler free. We're gonna like very minimal, like very minimal spoilers. But yeah, this I will say that as far as this season, I do think that this is surprisingly the most emotionally driven season with a lot of emotionally driven scenes throughout most of this show. What do you think, Adam?
Sorry, what was that again? My bad.
I was saying, I was saying that this is probably the most emotionally driven season of the boys so far.
Yeah, I don't know, cause last season was pretty emotionally driven to me. I mean, like, cause they cut into some really deep wounds. Like, as far as last season, come on, man, you basically had Homelander getting rejected by his father. Everything that went on with Ryan. Trying to figure out who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Even Queen Maeve, she had her emotional issues. I mean, like, to me, it just seems like it's on par. I mean, even if you look at Mother's Milk and his relationship with his family in the last season, that was pretty damn emotional too. Like him feeling like he was losing his daughter. So I can't just flat out say this is the most emotionally driven one. Because yeah, last year they opened up some wounds, man. They really did.
But here's the
You even learn about Black Noir's trauma as to why he's even a mute and things like that. So this time around, though, it does seem to be a heck of a lot more political. I would say this is the most politically driven one, definitely by far.
reason why I say it's emotional because yeah, last season had emotion, but a lot of that was still like it was a lot of yuck laughs like after a scene like that. No, for like this one, I feel like they let the scene. I feel like they let the emotion sit, like marinate a little bit and sit a while before they try to get all funny again. Because yeah, a lot of these episodes, it's not. Like it's still a good watch, but it's not as funny because some of these scenes in this season, oh, it is very it is very uncomfortable. Uh, especially like Homelander gets his own episode, and I'm gonna say this right now. I want to say episode 4. I am pretty sure that Anthony Starr is going to get an Emmy just for this season alone, or I feel like he should
Yeah.
because right now. he's killing it. He's killing it this season. Like I
Hey
would.
man, I'll be honest. Cause I watched Interview with the Vampire. I flat out cannot say that, bro. Like, because of what I saw with Interview with the Vampire, I ain't gonna flat out say he gonna get it. He'll be in the running for it. But old boy that played Louis Dupont de Lac, he was freaking phenomenal. The guy who plays Lestat is phenomenal. The guy who even played not Mari is can't remember not Armand. He's great. Like everybody in that show is pretty good. Like so I'll be honest, I can't unless they come up with something really, really impressive in the next couple of episodes, I can't get that title to him just yet.
Well, for me, I will just for simple fact of like I said that episode centered around him. I will say it's like that was that that was his best performance as Homelander. Uh like Anthony Starr, he's a really good actor. So good to where even people treat him like Homelander out in the streets.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like because hey, he does emulate that character really, really well. And I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say he don't.
But so yeah, like that's the thing, man. Like this season, they already said that season 5 is going to be the last season. So we're ramping up towards season 5. Like we're ramping up to the end game in this show. And once you watch the show and you see how the end game is going to play out, oh, it is not good. It
No.
is it is far from good. It is far from peachy. Uh,
Right. And the way it looks like they're trying to set it up is they it seems like they're trying to move towards making the last season more comic book accurate.
well, let's not hope that because that that comic is shit. Um,
It is. I ain't gonna lie. Like this is the first time I've ever seen something live action and can say wholeheartedly it was better than what it's based on.
yeah, a paper bag full of shit better than this. Better
Yeah.
than. But like I
Oh,
said,
the hate.
man, I hated that comic, bro. That comic is just shock. Is just there for shock value. There's no substance to anything in that. Mm. Oh,
Man,
but
you entitled to your opinion. I agree with most of what you're saying. Like, cause from what I saw in the comics, I mean, just the way they set up everything in this one just seems to be better. You know.
yeah. So you may be asking, like, Jason, you're shitting on the comic so much. Why you love the show more than the comic? Well, podcast fam, I'm gonna tell you. Reason why I think that the show excels for what the comic couldn't, because it was an interesting concept. The characters are actually characters and not just plot devices. Like in the boys comics, Huey, Mother's Milk, Frenchie, Kimmy, or I forgot what they called her in the comic. I forgot what they called her in the comic, but basically Kimiko's character, Starlight, they had no character whatsoever. Barely anybody in that comic barely had any character whatsoever. They were just cussing and killing. That was their personality. Other than that, you didn't really care about them as or what happened to him. And then Homelander, yeah, Homelander was just violent, uh, abusive. Didn't really have much character to him as well. So, bro, the show, all these people, they have their own little storylines that like their own little mini stories going on, like their own like this subplots are revolved around these characters that were not in the book, and they have some of them are actually very interesting. Like I think one of my favorite side plots is the whole thing with Frenchie. Like I really do love what they're doing with Frenchie. Like what they're doing with Frenchie. You got stuff going on with Starlight. Blowback from like kind of petering over from last season, from her decision of leaving the boys and trying to go against Vaught. You got Huey dealing with his own problems. Can't really say what he's going through. You got Butcher who is trying to cope with trying to he's facing the consequences of taking all that temp V last season. Who else we got? We got Mother's Milk and his family's subplot. We even got A Train. A Train story still going. Is he gonna be redeemed? Is he not? Uh, Homelander and his freaky ass. If you've seen this episode,
Oh yeah.
Um, right, like I said, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of subplots that make this show still interesting because just in the comic, you were just there to figure out, okay, when they gonna kill the boys. I mean, when the boys gonna kill the soups. That was literally what you were just waiting to read. But for here, you got all these things um, with all these things with the boys, with the five, with the seven. I don't know. I'm about to call them the five. You got called with the seven. Nadine. I think her name is Nadine. Isn't Nadine the one running for president? I forgot her name.
Newman.
Newman. I don't know why I say Nadine.
Yeah, yeah, Newman.
You got everything with Newman, and her political rival singer. Like I said, it's just a lot of working parts that's making this show fun and watchable. It's like really enjoyable. I have said, because if y'all watched the best of 2023 show, you know that I hated I hated or thought that most things came from Marvel last year. They were okay. They were okay at best, but most of them were doo doo. If you had to ask me right now, what property would like? What properties would I consider the best for superheroes right now? I would probably say that it is The Boys and Invincible, both on Amazon Prime, because
Yeah.
because Marvel they slipping. DC, I'm not going to shit on you just yet because we're still waiting to see how your new stuff's going to do. But
Right.
as far as right now, yeah, this
Well,
is
but I will give DC credit for his past adventures. I mean, like their Superman and Lois, I thought was pretty good. Supergirl was pretty good. Of course, the Flash was good until they shit the bed. They did a lot of bed shitting with some shows on the last season, but I will say they did have some good history. Hell, Black Lightning was even fired. So
yeah.
I can't just as far as TV shows go, they did at one point have a good run going. It's
But
just it's
how
just they screwed up. And look at like Titans, that was good.
and
Doom Patrol, that was good.
uh,
And Marvel, outside of freaking their Netflix shows, I don't like any of their TV shows. I didn't even like Agents of Shield. I don't know why people like that show so much, but
I liked Agents of Shield. Well, I liked it once they introduced Ghost. I feel like it picked up its stride when they got to the Ghost Rider season. I like Agents of Shield. If you ask me if I would rather watch Agents of Shield or Secret Invasion, I would watch Agents of Shield.
right,
Secret. I hate that show.
right.
Um, but yeah, man. Well, like I said,
Well,
but
well, I take that back. The Hawkeye show was decent.
I like, I liked Hawkeye. I liked Miss Marvel until the end. Like they just had a very they just have a problem with ending shows. They have a problem with ending shows, or just not having, or just shitting the bed on good concepts. But see, Adam,
Right.
you talked about DC, but mind you, how long ago were those shows
I
when
mean,
they were?
Titans and Superman and Lois and Doom Patrol, I think all just ended last year, so not
Well,
too far back.
Titans, they they had some catching up to do because them first two seasons were not good.
Yeah, but I think the way it kind of wrapped up was pretty good.
I will only give you the Jason Todd like the season revolving around Red Hood. I'm sorry, that whole Lex Luthor thing, and I was just yeah. I'm glad this is over. Doom Patrol, Doom Patrol was good throughout. I will say
Yeah.
that, but like we said, it's not been consistent. And their heyday was what 10 years ago. So
Yeah,
like
true. With with Arrow and all that stuff. Yeah, that was kind of their heyday.
yeah, so like I said, like as far as consistency, the boys have been consistent from the first season to this season with Gen V and the boys diabolical. Like I said, this is the property, the superhero property. If you're tired, if you're fatigued of the Marvel bullshit, if you or the Disney bullshit, not just Marvel, but the Disney bullshit. If you're
Right.
fatigued the DC bullshit, this right here it gives you a little bit of flavor with a lot of blood, a
Yeah.
lot of nastiness. Yeah. So, oh, also, don't eat while you watch this show.
No, I made that mistake once.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That Seth Rogen and what's his name nasty. That they just nasty. But yeah, I get.
Also, don't watch this show with your kids.
Oh, please don't do. Please,
Yeah, I'm just telling you that don't do it because you will leave emotional scars on them that that will probably significantly impact their future.
I hope nobody's watching this shit with their kids.
Yeah, but sometimes people hear superheroes, they think it's for kids. Sort of like I'm pretty sure some people went to go watch Strays with their kids because they're like, oh shit, talking animals must be a kids show.
Oh man, no, yeah, someone made that mistake in my theater when I went to go see that shit. That was hilarious because it was the first 5 minutes they were gone.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. You want to add anything else, Adam?
To me about the show, like I said, I just kind of like the political dynamic because they're really paralleling what's going on right now.
Oh,
Because let's be for real, we know what political affiliation Homelander is with. So I think that's pretty cool. Starlight though, she's starting to become a little bit lackluster. Not sure what the heck is going on with her, honestly. Because they haven't explained why she's
hey, wait,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. Why she's having certain conditions she is. Huey, I'm not gonna lie, it seems like Huey is taking a back seat this season.
I wouldn't say he's taking. See, I'm on the opposite. I think that it feels that way because this is really it's more focusing on but this season focusing more on Butcher, Homelander, and Ryan. Like,
Right.
but I want to say that he's taking the back seat. It's just like I said. I will say that probably the one thing about this show that it does is still having trouble is there's a lot of characters that we have had since what 2019 that we've been introduced to since 2019 probably before that but so it's a lot of characters so that means we have a lot of side plots going on even though I'm still enjoying the side plots. It's keeping me engaged. It does, like you said, some of your favorite characters they do like take a back seat. Shit, one of them they haven't been in the past two. Like they've been out of that they were out of the episode completely. Uh, like so I get what you're saying, but like I do like what they're doing with Huey because I feel like his arc is growth of his character. I
Yeah.
like his character showing growth. everybody, I feel like out of all the characters that's like showing growth, I think like Hugh is the one that's shown the most. I feel like a lot of these characters are regressing.
Well, Butcher, he's going in and out of
Yeah,
progress, really,
yeah,
really bad.
yeah. But
And I think Frenchie is slowly starting to progress.
yeah, but
And but Mother's Milk, he's pretty much the exact same, but he's also on the list of he wasn't really all that. He's less ain't shit than the other characters. You
yeah,
know,
he
he's on he ain't shit, but he's less ain't shit.
yeah, and they always do that brother so wrong in
Oh
these
yeah.
in these seasons. It's just like a bunch of nasty shit, man. But now there was a new cast member that everybody was waiting to see how he would do, and he makes his debut in this season. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, man. For people that don't know Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he of one of his like the roles that people know him for now is his role as Negan from The Walking Dead.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
what else was he in? He was in.
He was also in Losers. He was also in The Watchmen. Uh, he was the comedian in The Watchmen. He was also the dad in Supernatural. You
Oh
know, yeah, he was the dad in Supernatural.
yeah, I just feel like they're just trying to get the whole Supernatural cast on this show now.
Yeah, yeah, basically, because I'm like, well, you had Jensen Ackles in this motherfucker. Like, come on, man, go, go ahead and put Sam in here.
like, he gotta, hey y'all, I'm available now. So, Supernatural, it's over. I'm here.
Right.
But like, man, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, man, he is really good. Like, I feel like he is underappreciated as an actor. Like, yeah, he's been doing TV and stuff for a while. He had some big movies for a while. But, like, I just feel like he's not like appreciated with like some of the ones that we classify as really good in Hollywood because he is just phenomenal in the show. And what they're doing with him this season is very interesting. I figured
But
as watching, I was like, it's a plot point. It's something in there with like going on that like, oh, that's weird, but it pays off. So yeah, man. But other than that, dog,
well, I will say this though about Jeffrey D. Morgan. I think a reason why he doesn't get as much like appeal as a good actor as he does is because what he is mainly known for is TV shows and like because like I said, I can only name two movies he was in, and one of them was just bad. And both of them are both of them are considered bad to most people. But I thought The Watchmen was good, but that's just me. I thought the losers was entertaining, but you know it just didn't draw in a lot of people. And his role in The Watchmen was pretty damn like small in
right,
comparison. And in The Losers, like I said, that just wasn't all that successful of a movie. But he is great in TV, and to me, it seems like unless you get on the big screen you're kind of limited as to your popularity as an actor or what people see as your accolades because they just view you as a TV actor. You know what I
right.
mean? Because they're like, hell, if Zendaya didn't do Spider Man, shit, she would have probably faded into the ether by now. You know,
Well,
even
I don't
even
know.
though I like Zendaya, but hey, man, that to me is just part of how Hollywood works. You know, unless you big into movies, hey,
Well, I don't know. I can't really say that because I feel like even if Zendaya wasn't in Spider Man, she still would have got other things because, like I said, she started on Disney and then she got the hit show Euphoria.
well, I'm not saying she wouldn't be in other things. I just don't think she would have the star power she has if she wasn't in movies.
Well,
You know
I
what I mean? Cause yeah, would she still be able to get TV shows? Oh yeah, she probably would have a long, extensive career as a TV show actor. You
yeah,
know, but
but
I don't. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
But also, you got to also think about like how things are changing now. Like before, like TV was prominent, but like you really don't know any household names TV. Nowadays with streaming, it's a whole different game. Like
That's true. I will give you that. It is a lot better now.
yeah, it's a whole different game. But like, I'm just glad to see that we seeing like more inclusion to this cast. I think Jeffrey D. Morgan or Jeffrey Morgan. I think that's his name. I feel like I'm getting his name wrong. Um, yeah,
Oh yeah, and A Train, he's progressing as a character.
yeah, yeah,
Like I was about to say. Now that I'm thinking about it, A Train has A Train is on the verge of being shit. Actually, like
Well,
not only
let's not go too
I'm
far.
not gonna go overboard, but
Because
he
I'm
still
about,
ain't shit. But he's
cause
on the
I'm
cusp
about,
of being shit. You know?
cause I'm about to say like I said, in a show like you be like, man, yeah, A Train. Then he does some shit like, no, A Train, why?
Well, but this season I haven't seen that.
Give it time.
Like because I've even told folks no, because there was a point. There's a scene in the show where everybody's doing some messed up shit except for A Train.
Yeah, like I said,
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not gonna go into details because we keeping it spoiler free, but he has resisted ain't being shit. you
yeah,
know, so like you said, we gotta let the season progress because I'm pretty sure that ain't shit attitude is gonna kick in or they gonna kill him. But, because
but
I'm sorry, in the boys, you cannot be in the cast if you shit. It's just facts.
like like shit. Maeve looked around. She like, yeah, I don't want I ain't really fucking with Homelander. Uh, but I know that if I stay around, I'ma die. So I'm about to peace out. I'm gonna take me and my slick Rick eye patch, and and I'm just leave. I'm just leave.
Right? And she became shit. See? Exactly.
Yeah, but
Like,
like she ain't dead because she left.
right.
But most people that try to do that try to be shit in this show, you were dead. You just boy like it like nah. We have a quota. We can have anybody that shit in this show that ain't the boys. So if you ain't in the boys, yeah, you gotta die.
Man,
In
but
the
even if you one of the boys, you still ain't shit.
yeah, well, yeah. Who would you? I would say like the most. You know, I was damn. I would say the two probably like people that are shit. I would say like it's Mother's Milk and probably Huey. I can't really say Starlight because this season we find it out a lot about Starlight. Oh boy,
But like I said though, the stuff I found out about Starlight doesn't make her really seem just
well,
terrible.
I would tell you right now. I'm trying so hard without spoiling. Just put it this way, y'all. Starlight, Starlight back in the day, she was like what's her name for Mean Girls. I
Yeah,
forgot.
she was Regina George,
Yeah,
basically.
I was like,
Like,
that's all I'm saying.
yeah, she was out there full Regina George in it.
Yeah,
Just saying.
like, but the thing is that like what they doing with Starlight, it's I'm interested to see where that's going to go. But also, man, um, yeah, like if I had to rate this season, we gonna go ahead and get to the end because we got two more things to talk about. If I had to rate this season, I would give this. I give this a movie theater. I can't give it a gourmet. I really can't give it a gourmet completely because, like I said, there's a lot of things that they're working with this season, and they kind of lose focus. They kind of lose focus trying to focus, like trying to zero in on everybody's subplots because they're going to have to wrap up a lot of people's subplots soon. So like a lot of these people, like a lot of people, they get left out or they feel like they're rushing their character progression. But other than that, man, like I think that this is This is probably one of the best superhero properties out there right now, besides Invincible, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, it is. This is very entertaining. Still, I am hooked. Still, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they have in store. Yeah, but other than that, man, yeah, it's a high movie theater for me.
Yeah, for me, just because it's a show, I don't like to give TV shows gourmets until I see how the season ends. So I'm gonna also have to go with movie theater on this one. And that's also the reason why I can't say, "Oh boy, is gonna go get an Emmy," because Interview with a Vampire, that shit was gourmet. I'm gonna just be honest with you. That was gourmet. But this one, I'm just gonna have to leave it at movie theater because I got to see how they wrap up the season. You know, like they're doing some good progression, and like I said, you know, one of the few characters that I was hoping would kind of be shit a little bit is actually starting to be shit a little more. So and matter of fact, I even okay. I'm gonna do one small little spoiler,
No,
but it
no,
won't affect. It
no,
won't affect the plot.
no,
It won't affect the plot.
no. No, we want these
All
people
right,
to know.
fine, fine, fine. I liked what Mother's Milk said to A Train in one episode.
Right,
You
right.
know, and when he said that, I was like, you know what, man, I was actually thinking that exact same thing about A Train. so, so to me, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But hey, look, that's not a spoiler. But yeah, like you'll hear him say something to him, and you'll be like, "Damn, that is happening." Okay, so
Uh, oh, and also side note, uh, I still stand by what I said on the season finale discussion about Ryan. That little motherfucker need to go. I'm sorry. I know he. No,
hey, come
no,
on, man, leave Baby Brightburn alone.
no. That little. I'm not spoiling nothing. But when you see how he is in this, that little motherfucker need to go. That little motherfucker need to go.
I mean,
He
he's annoying now. I'm not gonna
that,
lie.
he is dangerous. He is very dangerous. That little motherfucker need to go.
What, man? Come on, let him progress, man. You don't know what he's gonna turn out like.
Look, like I said, man, I be like he like the kid with the like. He like, damn, you know you a shitty ass little kid, but then he gives you moments like, oh man, he's such a sweet kid, and then
Right.
and then just kicks your ass in the shin, and like, oh, okay, you little, all right, you little shit.
Right.
Um,
Oh yeah, everybody. Ryan's not really in the comic book. Just so you know.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
that,
like
yeah, but hey, man, go watch the boys. It's on, it's on Tube, aka Amazon. Um,
Benzo tube. I like that one. I like that one.
boy, this man just, some people just have too much money. Speaking of
I,
motherfuckers,
I mean, he really does, bro. It's like, yo, give some of that shit away. You'll still be rich.
yeah,
Cause like, what's up?
speaking of too much money, Adam, I have never thought I would say this. I can't believe I am saying this, but I don't, I just don't, I don't see the point of voting this year.
Man, look, unfortunately, bro. If it wasn't for that recent Supreme Court decision, I was somewhat thinking about sitting out. But once that happened, I was like, nope, can't do it, cannot do it, man. Can't,
So,
like, cause I get it, and I get how a bunch of people feel. Cause like right now, folks are feeling like both of the candidates ain't really shit, you
so,
know.
so let,
But but
so let,
here's the thing, huh?
let's paint the picture, y'all. Okay, if you were watching the political debate last week, the presidential debate, uh, it went a little something like this. Mr. President, President-elect Trump How do you feel about minimum wage? I'm good at golf. Uh, President Biden, how do you? Hello, Joe. Is he asleep? As a one point, even Trump, who was in the room with this motherfucker, looked at Biden and said, he like you saw like a look of concern, just like, is this motherfucker all right?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know what was going on with Biden. Like, but the only thing is though is like I tell folks all the time, even though Joe Biden wasn't that seemed kind of slow and he was stuttering a whole bunch, literally nothing Trump said made sense.
man, nothing.
I'm like, it was just a long rant of just
Golf.
BS.
Yeah, like,
It's like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like,
man, to be honest, like, look, I voted for Biden to get Trump to not to get Trump the fuck up out there. But now I'm just looking at both these. If y'all want like a brief description of the election of the presidential debate, y'all know like those two old white dudes that play chess with each other, they get into arguments with each other, and then they just ramble on about nonsense, and then they for whatever reason they just go back to talking about shit back in 1962. That was the equivalent of the presidential debate. I'm literally just sitting there watching this shit like
well, I'll give a better description. All right, so I'm assuming some of y'all are anime fans, so it's basically like the old dudes in Cowboy Bebop.
I had to
I
I,
think that gives people a better visual.
ah, My mine's better because everybody's seen two old dudes arguing. It makes no fucking sense.
True.
They One of them's basically falling asleep half the way through. This man Joe Biden literally, I feel like he fell asleep with his eyes open at one point of the president. I shit you not, y'all. This man is not fit to be president. I was like, God damn. Like, this man was coughing and everything, trying to stay conscious. Trump talking about golf, deflecting, talking about, yeah. What makes this even worse? Because I was like, aren't there usually like primaries for the election? Then when I looked it up, I was like, everybody dropped out. Everybody dropped out. Well, when I tell you that during that debate, I was looking for plane tickets out the country, I was just like, I don't want to be here no more, man. Like, this shit is. I would tell y'all go out and vote, but at this point, I don't know who y'all vote for. But I just wanted to talk about that debate. Uh, pray for us, Europe, Asia, pray for us, please, because I don't know how this gonna go.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither, bro.
Uh, Speaking of like people debating like fall asleep during debate like that, like they're dead. Hey, let's talk about somebody that actually got that made history and got buried 3 times. Um, if y'all are under a rock, or don't listen to hip hop, which is understandable, then y'all know about the whole Drake and Kendrick situation. See, at first it was Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole, but J. Cole, like, you know what? I don't really have a problem with you, Kendrick. So I apologize. Now I'm about to go frolic in the forest, think about my life. And yeah, y'all two have that. Um so people wondering why Drake and Kendrick beefing. Well, y'all, let's go back. Let's go back to a song by Big Sean. You know what's so crazy? I don't forgot this was a Big Sean song because of the verse, Kendrick verse. It all started on the of the Control song with Big Sean, and Kendrick was talking about how how he is aiming for the top, like he trying to bury everybody. Everybody else said, oh, they took it as sport. Drake, he took that to heart and let it fester for some years, and then uh, first person shooter came out with and Drake and J. Cole, and that's when J. Cole spit line about the big three. then then earlier this year we got like that Metro, Metro Boom Future off of Metro Boom's album featuring Future with Kendrick on it, and it wasn't really many shots aimed at J. Cole, more towards Drake, and he was just saying, fuck the big three, it's just big me. And yeah, it's a lot. Just go watch. Just go listen to the song. Um, so so Drake took it upon himself to release Push Ups. Like I said, good song, nice little song about. Here's the thing about Drake, Adam, and tell me if you agree with me. Drake, he's not an artist that you sit down and like think about the lyrics that he spits. You just like them some good ass songs to bop to.
Right.
Yeah. So push ups. Like I said, push ups was a decent disc. It really wasn't toward. He only thing it was told Kendrick that he was short, and that was it. Then he went after everybody else, and then you say it was the 1v20. And I'm like, okay, that's cute. Everybody was waiting for Kendrick's response. Then we did get Kendrick's response on a random. I think I want to say it was like a random Tuesday, Wednesday morning. Euphoria. Now, Adam, out of all these diss tracks, I have never known a man to be so petty.
I don't know, man. Like Us was pretty damn petty too, bro.
No, but I'm just saying the pettiness stuff. Like I used to think that 50 Cent was the pettiest motherfucker alive, but in the song Euphoria, that man legit he legit pulled a DMX and nigga, I hate the way you walk, I hate the way you talk, I hate the way you dress. Like I'm just like I hate the way you say nigga. Like everything about if you haven't known by now, Kendrick hate Drake.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
So we going through
But you know what? I don't think he hated him. I think he, here's my whole thing. What was the origin of this beef?
like I said, it all stemmed from the Control verse. It was Drake's insecurities because Kendrick was gunning for the top. That's if you know anything about Drake, Drake is he is a fragile human being.
Yeah.
He does things out of spite, so that's why Rick. That's why if you have looked at the track record of everybody that hate Drake, really Drake is just tolerated. I think Drake was just tolerated for so long because he made good music.
Well, and also he consistently puts out a lot of music. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So like Drake is always out there and in your face.
Yeah.
You know what
Like
I mean? Like unlike Kendrick and whatnot, because like someone once tried to bring up his Drake's accolades in comparison to Kendrick, but it's like, well, you can't really do that because hell, as far as like how much money his albums have made and stuff, because I'm like, well, hell, he's made 5 times more albums than Kendrick has.
yeah. How many Grammys has Drake won? Because
Uh,
I
but
know
I even think their Grammy counts are the same.
because I know Kendrick got a Grammy for Damn. I don't really hold up. You know what?
Hold on, yeah. Let me look that up because I've even told folks that about Drake and Kendrick too. I'm like, and also with those few albums that Kendrick has, he has almost as many nominations as Drake has had. You
Yeah.
know, so it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you want to go by quantity, you could
Well,
say Drake, but if you want to go by quality and like actually do it like per capita, it's Kendrick by far.
Yeah, like I was like Drake's Grammys. I'm looking at it right here. Really not the ones that like that like, oh man, yeah, I got this. He has melodic rap performance 2020 for 2023. Wait for you, rap song of the year. I guess rap song of the year 2019. God's Plan. Rap song of 2017. Hotline Bling. Melodic rap performance. Hotline Bling. Now let's look.
Wait, what the fuck? How he got something for Hotline Bling?
Man, you must forgot. Um, you must you
That
must
song is trash.
man. You must forgot of how much that shit was played, man.
I guess, but that's literally probably his worst song.
Okay, so okay. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. Nah, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kendrick got a lot of Grammys. God damn, it's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
Grammys.
yeah. Like
God,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you really want to do that argument, you can't.
yeah. So yeah, like Drake is very
Sorry,
insecure.
my bad.
So Drake is very insecure. Um, so it all started with the Control verse. Then you had like Drake first person shooter. Then not then like that, which like it was to me. I look at Kendrick. I look at Kendrick like a villain. Kendrick is a villain. Reason why, well, he moves like a villain because Kendrick he put the bait out for Drake and like that. Drake took the bait with push-ups. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, Drake this now. Oh, this is gonna be another Meek Mill situation." And people, let me tell you something about Kendrick. Kendrick grew up, uh, you know, he's West Coast, Cali, in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, Compton,
Compton. He
the
started.
birthplace of NWA guys.
He started. His career started as a battle rapper. A lot of people don't know that. So you put a battle rapper, a rapper with battle rap origins, against a singing nigga. Uh, I don't know what people thought was going to happen, but before it dropped, I said, it was mixed. Drake stands were like, man, that wasn't that good. Push ups was better. Me, I like push ups was like, it was like it was okay. It wasn't really aimed towards Kendrick all that much. Euphoria to me was the better diss track because he straight there like the whole song was about Drake, a whole 7 minutes of it. God damn, a whole set. You know how much you gotta hate a motherfucker to make a song for 7 minutes long
Hey,
about
the game did that. I want to say about Eminem. So
that shit was garbage.
yeah, it was. It was garbage, but it's been done before. It's been done. But
but
but hell, that I'd say the same thing to people that try to diss Eminem. It's like y'all get this dude's origin as a battle rapper, right? Like, come the hell on, man.
yeah, yeah. So next thing happened. Oh, so wait, no, my fault. I'm getting ahead of myself. Before Euphoria, Drake released Push Ups, and then he released that AI song, and that's when I feel like he lost. So there was another song. I forgot what that shit. I forgot what that shit was called, but it was a song with him with the AI generated Tupac and the AI generated Snoop Dogg. Now, Adam, I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg probably woke up the next morning like, when the fuck I write this shit? Because I was like, when I heard it, I was like, that sounds like AI. Then I had to check my phone like, yo, did Snoop Dogg die? Like, why is this an AI generated? People trashed it. People on the West Coast, they wanted Drake's head, and then Kendrick was like, "Oh, you want to disrespect? You want to disrespect Compton? Huh? You want to disrespect all of LA? Huh? Okay." So then we got by Kendrick, 616 in LA, which it was him breaking down Drake's character. Then we waited I waited till like Friday. I think that other song dropped on what, a Wednesday. I think all these songs dropped at weird times, except for like the final moments of this beef. It was like motherfuckers still like wake up trying to go to work when a lot of these like a lot of these diss tracks a release. Bro, you know how much you gotta hate somebody to write and release a song in the morning? It's like motherfuckers still trying to wake up. Um, so then Drake released, what was that song called, Adam? It was that like 9 minute song, like three different beat switches by Drake.
I'm not sure.
Oh, Family Matters. Drake releases Family Matters.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Family Matters. I'm like, you know what? This this is actually, this is actually a pretty solid diss. You're staying on point. I mean, you're calling Kendrick a abuser. Don't know if that's true. Allegedly. Uh, so yeah, I like, this is pretty solid diss. I'm in the chat playing the game. And then I get a notification on Twitter. I said 30 minutes. I should y'all now, like 15 minutes, 15, 30 minutes later. Uh, Meet the Grams. Now, y'all, when I tell y'all, this is the most diabolical shit ever. This man, Kendrick, in a song, he sat down his mama, his son, his daddy, Drake, and get this, an alleged daughter. Look, now everybody know that Pusha T uh outed Drake having a son, and he legit forced that nigga to be a better father. You know, I'm sorry. Anybody that was saying that Drake won that, I'm like, nah, bro. Pusha T legit forced this man to be a dad to his kid. So, so, so then, yes. Now Drake has a daughter, apparently, allegedly, allegedly. Um, what else did he say? Oh, called him. Can we say the p word and not get demonetized? We'll put it like this: Drake has a Kendrick said that Drake has unsavory relationships with minors. Uh YouTube, please don't demonetize me for that. I'm just describing this beef. Uh, so Meet the Grams happened. He had basically had a therapy session with his mom, his son. He legit told his son that, I know you don't understand this shit now, but play this back when you're 18, you'll understand. Um, Said he hates Drake again. He's a bad father, bad man. Uh, that there's a mole in his camp, which I do believe, because I should shoot Adam. That shit came out 15, 30 minutes later after Family Matters, and it was called Meet the Grams. Like, come on now, somebody leaking information to him. So we thought that was done. No, no. Then the summer hit of 2024 dropped. Not Like Us. And Adam, I don't know about you. We probably gonna get demonetized on YouTube for this. I don't care. Adam, Not Like Us. It it is the catchiest way to call somebody a pedophile.
Yes. Yeah. It is. It is.
It is the catchiest way to call somebody a pedophile. Oh
Right.
man.
Right. Because man, I ain't gonna lie, when he when he was like, "And you try to strike a chord, and I bet it's A minor." I was like, "Oh fuck."
So yeah.
Damn.
So yeah. So like
It's
Drake.
like, oh wow. Hey, you want to know what's funny? I was bopping to that. I was like, oh wait, why do I feel like that was messed up? I literally had to process that.
Yeah. So man, then so that dropped, and that's the point I said that Drake is on life support. He clinging on to life after all these ass whippings that Kendrick's been giving to him. Then then Drake, I've never known him. Drake committed suicide right before our eyes within the parts, part six. Uh, if y'all want to know what In the Hearts part six is, the equivalent to that is, do you remember? Okay, like when like a kid, when you confront a kid about everything, the stuff that he did, and that kid's famous response, Adam.
What?
Nuh-uh, I didn't do none of that. No, I fed you all the information. Uh, Aubrey, let me let me talk to you. Let me talk to you real quick. I'm gonna call bullshit on that because if say me and you were going at it with each other, Adam, we going back and forth.
Yeah, yeah.
If I wanted to feed you information, I mean, I could get feeding information like to make me look stupid, but why would I feed you information of that I'm attracted to young girls? Uh, uh, I'm I'm just saying, man. Like, why would I put that out there? So yeah, that's Drake. Legit. I guess he got tired of living after that and decided to commit suicide. Because that's basically what the Heart Part Six was. So I was like, okay, we are done. Drake is dead. He's buried. We don't got to worry about it. He'll go off to Canada for a little bit, whatever. We good. Then Juneteenth happened, y'all. I'm gonna say this. Uh, I'm gonna give you advice to any rapper. Don't disrespect Compton. Don't disrespect Los Angeles. Don't disrespect California. Matter of fact, act like that motherfucker do not exist because Kendrick. Not only did he made this is history for the culture, Adam.
No,
Are,
no.
are you hearing what I'm saying? History for the culture. Not only history for the culture, but it's just it, Kendrick made history because not only did he bring the Bloods and the Crips together, not only did he bring all of Los Angeles together, he did that so that 20,000 people can call Drake a pedophile.
Right?
Oh man, I'm sorry. So if y'all don't know about the Juneteenth celebration, it was the pop out concert, Ken and Friends. Everybody was there from J Rock, well to like basically their little clique. Brought out Dr. Dre. Um, Adam, I have never known someone to pull somebody out the grave to just kill them again 5 different times. If you're wondering how does he kill someone 5 different times, y'all, he performed Not Like Us 5 times. Six if you want to count. If you want to count them just playing the instrumental. Uh, and not only that, but he did it. But he did it, and the whole A minor chorus, he let the audience just sing that for I counted damn near 30 seconds straight. They held that A minor for a long ass time. Uh, so yeah, that was Drake died like 5 times at this point. So then after that, Juneteenth was like what 2 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So now like okay, we done. There's nothing else there's no possible way that he can kill this man anymore. And then Kendrick was like, "Nah, Jason, I got one more thing up my sleeve. Not Like Us music video."
Right.
And I watched this music video. Okay, like there's nothing new because the song has been overplayed, but just the visuals in the video, it's just many shots at Drake. Like during the A minor line, he's literally doing hopscotch. And if you don't know, I guess you could call it the Easter egg. I don't know, but hopscotch is normally a game that little girls play, and he's doing
Yeah.
and he's crip walking to hopscotch, and he's basically crip walking on the hopscotch while this is going on. The bro, it's a lot. He did. No, If anybody that defends Drake at this point, I'm sorry, but he's dead. Adam, before we get up out of here, you want to add anything to to the funeral of Drake? I guess we call this a funeral.
Hey Drake, you had a good run. Just remember, bro, whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. If you hold on, I know I can make it through.
Adam, I think he's a corpse. I don't think he's listening. I think
Uh,
he, yeah, I think he gone, man. I
oh,
think Drake.
okay. I thought you were talking about, just his rap career, but
No,
like,
I don't, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At this point, I would tell him, go back to doing the grass. Like, nah, he can't do that because of the whole. You know what? Just.
no, yeah, Degrassi is very canceled. So, yeah.
It's not that just subject matter. You can't even do. You couldn't be a. You couldn't be a teach. You couldn't play a teacher on that just because so many people have ammunition. You know what? Just go. Just hide.
Right.
Just hide.
It's like, are you in that wheelchair because Kendrick shot you?
Boy, oh, dude. Hey y'all. But
Damn, did he steal your girl Ashley too? Now I'm sorry, I was a big Degrassi fan, so I can go on and on with these Degrassi references, dissing Drake.
hey man, like I can bring a silver line to all this for you, Drake. At least Diddy did what he did, so some of the heat came off of you.
Damn,
that's
damn.
that's all I can. That's all I can say. But hey, yo, oh, bro, this is gonna be a TikTok. Tonight has been fun, and I'm
Oh
so glad
yeah,
back to doing this, man. We gotta get Robbie on, man. Like, we gotta get Robbie about the cave to do this, and probably hit up Warren and Brian and all them. But yeah, today,
yeah, man. Don't forget DJ Stay Ready, man. Shoot,
yeah. Also, shout out to our boy Stedman. He he had a op and he had operation done. He's recovering now. But hey, Stead,
yeah.
we love you, dog. You were always part of the podcast, fam. You're always welcome to come talk shit. And there's much love for you, Stead. Uh, but yeah, y'all, we at the end. We're gonna be more consistent.
Yeah.
We're gonna be more consistent. Uh, you know where to find us. BrangDaPopcorn.com, of course. Um, actually, no, I might have to. I might have to reactivate the domain. But look, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Spotify.
Spotify, yes, Spotify, TikTok. Come on, man, watch it on TikTok. I'm gonna upload some of these
I
clips.
was about to say, man, you hadn't uploaded anything on TikTok. Like that's been longer than since the last time we did a podcast, bro.
Yeah, I, I'm trying. Uh, but yeah, man. All of our social media platforms. Follow us on that. Mr. Adam, where can they find you at?
Of course, you can always find me on Facebook under Adam Sampson. I'll be the guy in the all might suit.
He's the guy in the all my suit, and I'm just here. We back. We going strong. Second half of 2024. Uh, R.I.P. to Drake.
Yeah.
Uh, R.I.P. to this country.
Right,
Um,
I was about to say RP to the country shit, cause
but yeah, y'all. Hey, remember when you come to these reviews, when you come to these interviews, when you come to the discussion, remember to always bring the popcorn. All right, y'all. We up out of here. Peace.
peace.
Yeah.
Raider.